some capacitors parallel, some capacitors are series. That means mixed combinations. Any capacitors connected to battery. How to find out charges stored in each capacitor? So that is our present concept. Yes, one example. Yes, this I am taking 4 microfarads. It is 2 microfarads. It is a C1. It is a C2. And these two capacitors connected like this, and connecting to one more capacitor, that is a C3. This is a 3 microfarads. And finally, combination is connecting to a battery of EMF 10 volts. Yes, still switch not closed. That's why student, these all capacitors now uncharged. Yes, C1, C2, C3 all are uncharged. No charge there inside. Once the switch has been closed, now this battery transports charge from one side to another side. Indirectly, capacitors are being charged. Yes, now switch has been closed. This battery transporting charge from this side to this side. Yes, here means it is connecting to again two plates. So that's why from here Q1 charge taken means it becomes minus Q1. It becomes this also charge taken Q2, that's why it is minus Q2. Students, from this plate Q1 charge taken, that's why minus Q1. From this plate Q2 charge taken, that's why minus Q2. Total Q1 plus Q2 from here taken and given to this plate. That's why this plate get charge plus Q1 plus Q2. This, yes, this is due to transportation of charges. But students, from here to here and here, this is isolated part of the conductor. So that's why, due to the concept of induction, in this plate minus of Q1 plus Q2, this plate plus Q1, this plate plus Q2, again total charge becomes 0 because that is isolated or uncharged. So in this way, this charge separation is known as a induction. But these charges are not due to induction. That is now conduction because transported through the battery. Okay, now charges stored in that way. Yes, Q1, Q2, this charge is a Q1 plus Q2. So here students, two unknowns are there. That's why at least two hints required. Now one hint from here to here. Net to potential difference to 0. That is first. Second hint here to here. This is also one circuit. In any closed electric circuit, electrostatic potential difference is a 0. So that's why starting from here, this is one circuit I am taking. This is another. Okay, ready? Yes, starting from here. Plus 2 minus. So minus Q1 plus Q2 divided by capacitance. But what is this capacitance? 3 microfarad. That's why answers in charges also will come in microcoulombs. That's why finally I will write charges in the microcoulombs. Yes, minus of Q1 plus Q2 by 3. Then again minus Q1 divided by 4 minus 2 plus 10 equal to 0. Yes, how to find potential difference also explained. Suppose now moving from positive to negative. Negative you need to write. Why means difference means final minus initial. But final is a negative, initial is a positive. That's why difference is a negative. Suppose moving from negative to positive means final positive, initial negative. That's why difference is a positive like that. Okay, now here LCM take, then later simplify. Yes, after simplification, this 10 this side, all minuses cancelled. 3, 4 LCM, that is now 12, 120, 4Q1 plus 4Q2 plus 3Q1 equal to 120. So this is first hint. Still simplification. 4Q1, 3Q1. 7Q1 plus 4Q2 equal to 120. Equation number 1. Students, second hint. Starting from here, plus 2 minus, that is minus Q1 by 4. Yes, here minus 2 plus, that is plus Q2 divided by 2 equal to 0. Then again, send this side, minus minus cancel. Yes, 2. Q1 equal to 2Q2. Equation number 2. Yes, after sending, Q1 equal to 2Q. Now this Q1 equal to Q2, you can substitute here. Then you will get now both Q1 and Q2 values separate. Yes, Q1 equal to 2Q2. 7 into, that is now total 14 Q2 plus 4, that is 18 Q2 equal to 120. So 1 and 2, 18 Q1 equal to 120. Yes, Q1 equal to, yes, I substituted Q1 equal to Q2. So that's why 18 Q2. 18 Q2 equal to 120. Then Q2 equal to 120 divided by this 18. Yes, 620, 63. Students, 20 by 3 microcoulombs came Q2. Q2 is a 20 by 3 microcoulombs. Now Q1 double after 40 by 3 microcoulombs. Then Q1 plus Q2. Q1 plus Q2 equal to 60 by 3, that is 20 microcoulombs. Yes, now final conclusion. Charge in the first capacitor, that is 4 microfarad. How much charge is stored? 40 by 3 microcoulombs. In the second capacitor, 20 by 3 microcoulombs. In the third capacitor, Q1 plus Q2, that is 20 microcoulombs. Yes, here all answers came in positive. Yes, please remember, all answers came in positive means your assumption of plus or minus, that assumptions are right. Suppose if you get now here any negative answer, suppose if you get negative answer, then obviously, yes, final answers are opposite to your assumption. Suppose here plus you assume. Suppose answer is a minus, means indirectly minus here, plus there. That is the conclusion time. That's why assumption time, yes, any positive or negative you can take. Yes, this now charges stored in all capacitors. Then you can find any answer. Charge stored in first capacitor, second capacitor, third capacitor, charges were. Next, how much charge transported by battery Q1 plus Q2. Next, how much work done by the battery Q1 plus Q2 into 10. Next, how much energy stored in each capacitor, particular charge square root divided by 2 into that capacitance. Yes, now here total whatever may be work done, their storage remaining is a wastage. So next to potential differences across different capacitors. Suppose first one Q1 by C1, Q2 by C2. Here Q1 plus Q2 by C3. You can find potential differences. Electric fields, all you can find. Okay, once charge completed, everything you can find. Okay, students, completed, take this. Yes, this battery voltage 10 volts, that is EMF. 2 microfarad, 4 microfarad, and now here 4 microfarad and 6 microfarad. Yes, so students, here 2 microfarad, 4 microfarad, 4 and then 6, then finally 10 volts. So you can find this type of problems now by taking series effective capacitance and parallel effective capacitance. Yes, clearly now these two series, finally parallel. Yes, series effective capacitance C equal to C1, C2 by C1 plus C2. And the next one, parallel is C1 plus C2. Okay, first these two effective capacitance here I am writing. C1, C2, 2 into 4 divided by C1 plus C2, 6. So it is a 4 by 3 microfarad. Similarly, this is a 4 and 6. 4 into 6 divided by 4 plus 6. Yes, so 2, 2, 2, 5. This is 12 by 5 microfarad connected to a battery. Students, battery voltage, that is EMF 10 volts V. So from this, directly you can find out here charge Q1, here charge Q. Q1 equal to capacitance, so 4 by 3 into 10, 40 by 3 microfarad. Similarly, Q2, this is the Q2, 12 by 5 into 10. This is 24 microfarad. But students, in a series, charges are the same. So that's why, yes, in this, whatever may be now charge Q1 is there. 40 by 3 microfarad. Same now charge. In the series, same charge distributed. 40 by 3, then 40 by 3. So here how much charge distributed? Plus minus 40 by 3 microcoulomb. Yes, here also plus minus 40 by 3 microcoulomb. Yes, later Q2 means here. This is plus minus 24 microcoulomb. This is coulomb now, charges. Yes, here plus minus 24 microcoulombs. So in this way, charges stored you can find out. Once charges over, you can find no potential difference also. charge divided by capacitance is a potential difference 1, and similarly charge by capacitance is a potential difference. Similarly here potential difference, here potential difference. So any this type of series parallel are there. By using effective capacitance method, you can solve the problem very easily by converting into equivalent to capacitors. Okay, right. So today's students, now I concentrate on now combination of capacitors, how charge to be stored into different capacitors. Once charge we know, then next to energies, work done, everything we can find. That's why first concentration on charge. Yes, now in the next class, this all just only air capacitors. Next to capacitor with dielectrics, I will explain. Okay. Yes, based on these concepts, please now solve some problems today from our material. Then ready for the next class. Okay. Thank you.